How's it going, everyone? Today, let's take an in-depth look at this quite uncommon 2006 BMW 330ci ZHP. Definitely something you don't normally see every day. The ZHP package for the BMW 330 was basically a performance package that added a lot of the elements found in the BMW M3 without the massive hike in price. When the package was first introduced in 2003, it was highly acclaimed as being one of the more better balanced as well as handling BMWs built to that date. And this is going to be a full, in-depth tour of the ZHP. We'll start it up, show the engine, get an exhaust clip, go over the performance data, and show you a bunch of the features on the interior as well as exterior. And today, I'm at All City Auto Sales in Indian Trail, North Carolina. And so, without further ado, let's go ahead and start it up, let it run. It's a silver exterior with a full and unique black leather interior specific to the ZHP. I'm going to go through all of those unique items throughout the video. The ZHP's interior definitely has a unique theme to it apart from the standard 3 Series. One being the in-design specific sport leather-wrapped steering wheel, tight power assisted steering. It's nice and thick, plenty of padding, with perforations going across the sides, as well as heavy grip extensions off to the side. You also had your choice of two different transmission options, one being a standard close ratio 6-speed manual or this 6-speed automatic. With manual shiftability, leather wrap shift knob, as well as shift boot, leather e-brake, and we'll go ahead and cut on the headlamps. They're automatic, fog lamps, as well as the hazards. The windows are all automatic, and we'll go ahead and check out the exterior, shall we? The ZHP package is pretty unique and fairly rare to find. It basically combined the best of the 3 Series as well as the BMW M3 to combine kind of a hybrid model between the two without a jacked up price point that you would find on the M3. Essentially, it has a lot of the same underpinnings as the M3 without the large jump in horsepower or the heavy engine tuning. You also have many of the exterior M elements, including the front and rear fascias, side skirts, as well as the trunk lid spoiler, standard xenon projector headlamps. And as we come across the side here, it's pretty much standard 3 Series, clean, smooth lines, integrated LED turn signal, as well as a unique set of 18-inch aluminum alloy wheels mounted on two 25/40 tires in the front and two 55/35 tires in the rear, so it's a little bit wider in the back. Steering ratio compared to non-ZHP cars has been tightened up to 13.7:1, and it also has a new specific M Sport suspension. Basically, firmer springs, firmer shocks, larger diameter anti-roll bars, more rigid forward bushings, as well as a lower ride height by about 0.6 inches, utilizing shorter auxiliary springs with a negative 0.5 degrees of camber. And while performance difference isn't huge, it has been tuned up a little bit from the factory, including new camshafts, updated electronics, lighter flywheel, which adds around 10 extra horsepower and 8 foot-pounds of torque, not to mention an increase in the car's maximum redline to 6,800 RPM versus the standard 6,500 RPM redline. Also has a performance exhaust system that gives a little bit more of a throatier note than the standard system, your LED tail lamps, and that deck lid spoiler. The vehicle also features the BMW Shadowline trim, which is all of that high gloss black or smoked out look trim that you see throughout the vehicle instead of standard chrome trim. Curb weight around 3,285 pounds with a length of 176.7 inches, a height of 53.9 inches, and a width of 69.2 inches. And we're going to pop the hood. The BMW 330 came with a 3-liter dual overhead cam, 24-valve inline 6-cylinder. With all of the performance modifications that I mentioned earlier, this particular unit produces around 235 horsepower at 5,900 RPM and 222 foot-pounds of torque at 3,500 RPM. It is rear-wheel drive with fully independent suspension and McPherson struts up front and a multi-link system out back. With a 16.6-gallon fuel tank running on premium unleaded gas, it achieves an EPA estimated miles per gallon rating of around 18 city, 28 highway. 0 to 60 time is around 5.6 seconds with a quarter-mile time of 14.3 seconds at 97 miles an hour. It also has a drag-limited top speed of around 152 miles an hour. Beautiful power plant. Like I said, the interior is also very specific to the ZHP. And starting out from the doors, just as in any BMW vehicle, the build quality is absolutely fantastic. Plenty of padded trim going across the entire door panel, lower storage, stitching coming across here, padded armrest, and your side-mounted airbags. This checker or squared trim is also unique to the ZHP, and you can get it in black, such as this, or silver. It's a key interior theme to the vehicle that goes across there, as well as the center console around the shifter. It also comes with the Harman Kardon premium audio system. Your power mirrors are here, and your power windows and locks are located down below like I showed you earlier. As far as the seating, it's also unique. Fully adjustable buckets with heavy amounts of side bolstering, and a plentiful amounts of power adjustment with all of your standard adjustments here, 3-person memory, as well as 4-way power lumbar adjustment. And just as in the M3, with all that heavy amounts of side bolstering, it's amazingly supportive and definitely keeps you planted in the seat. You also have an adjustable leg extension here that you can pull out manually. Aluminum door sills, standard logoed floor mats, as well as a manual tilting telescoping steering wheel. Not to mention an anthracite headliner. You could also opt for Alcantara surfaces such as the shift knob, I believe, seat patterns, as well as steering wheel trim, or the full leather like this one has. So let's go ahead and see how she sounds. You gotta love that more prominent exhaust note. Now that we're on the subject of sound, let's take it on a quick test drive. Definitely has plenty of pickup. It's not short on that. On the road, it's a very quiet, mild-mannered car. I mean, it's very comfortable to ride. It's pretty controlled. It's a little bit stiffer with the upgraded suspension, but going down the highway, you really don't notice a huge difference. But that little bit of extra throaty exhaust note in the back really is a nice touch. Picks up and shifts like a rocket. smooth, crisp. Handles the roads beautifully. Put it into manual mode. Awesome power. It just goes to show you, when you compare it to an actual M3 with the full-on performance upgrades that an M3 has, how much more faster it is. BMW definitely has it going right with the utilization of power. Turns on a dime. We'll put it back into manual mode. I've driven a couple different 3 Series and everything like that before, but I'm just having an absolute blast driving this one. I mean, if you're on BMW-minded price point, but if you're on kind of a sports car budget, I mean, you really can't go wrong with finding the ZHP or something like that, even if you're able to find one. The amount of performance upgrades and everything that you get, I mean, yeah, it might not be as fast as an M3, but it has all of this performance and suspension upgrades and everything like that, that it makes the car so much more enjoyable to drive. It's modest power. You can just throw it into any corner that you want to, and you hit the straightaway and you just take off. Guess that'll conclude it for the test drive portion. I'll just continue on with the rest of the video. We're gonna shut her up. Nice and solid. Like I said, this particular ZHP comes with the optional full Harman Kardon audio system with in-dash CD player. Like I said, your side airbags, your fully automatic sunroof, interior illumination, as well as an auto-dimming rearview mirror. SOS emergency roadside assistance activated by this button over here, as well as your microphone up above for your integrated hands-free telephone system. Your clock adjustment, preset stations, seek, tune, AM, FM, and the like. Down below here, also simple to use electronic climate control system with automatic mode, one touch, your different zones, temperature adjustment, front and rear defrost. As we come down the center console, modest amounts of storage, as well as lighter, power outlet and ashtray. That unique, huge pattern coming around the center stack here. And you can see it going across the dash. Your traction settings, tire pressure monitoring system, lock and unlock, your cup holders, and a little modest leather console. Flip it up, you have another little tray here, and this pops out for chain storage. Your intermittent wipers, turn signal and parking light activation. Going across your steering wheel, you have your cruise control located here, all of your radio commands, and activation of your telephone system. BMWs have also been quite famous for their instrumentation. Very simple, straightforward, yet sporty with the red needles and red background illumination. Gorgeous automobile. I'm going to shut her down. Now let's check out the back seat. The back seat is also pretty simple. Lift it up, pulls it forward, Legroom can be a little bit tight for taller passengers. I'm 5'10", my hair's just barely grazing the ceiling. Accent lighting in the rear. Coat hooks mounted up top. And your cued pattern comes onto the back armrest. As far as overall comfort in the back seat, it's also quite good. Comes out a little bit right there and kind of cradles you in a little bit with a pretty reasonable amount of padding. You can also see your adjustable seat belts here. And we're going to check out the rest of the vehicle, shall we? Trunk space is standard 3 Series. Nice amount. Good load height. And little cubbies off to the side. It's also illuminated. With your roadside assistance kit up top. Fuel doors spring-loaded. Same power adjustments to the passenger seat that you find on the driver's, including that manual leg extension. Good sized glove box, nice and padded, and also illuminated. Like I said, the ZHP package for the BMW 330 is an excellent blend of handling as well as performance upgrades. Makes for quite a competent sport coupe going down the roads. Definitely a classic. Well everyone, I hope you enjoyed the in-depth look at the 2006 BMW 330ci ZHP. Be sure to stay tuned next time, there's a lot more where that came from. Take care everyone.